Rand Rising Love. Wow, it is a lovely day. Yes, it is. I don't care what the sky says outside. My body got rest and it repaired, and I'm like, yay. I was actually able to lie down for 8 hours. Don't know if I slept that long, but I was actually able to relax for 8 hours. And so, I have to say this. I have learned if you are hungry and if you are tired or thirsty, you are not going to be able to do what you need to do. You are not going to be able to function and use your knowledge properly. To use your inner strength, because we have this idea that, oh yeah, we got to be strong, and I still have it stuck in my head, that old commercial, you got hefty, 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 wimpy, wimpy, wimpy. And I pick on myself all the time and compare me to a flippin' trash bag because of those words, right? That is funny. But our strength comes in from when we are definitely well nourished and we are having plenty of fluids in our body, making sure that we are not dehydrated, which is a big deal um, in our society today. And rest. Rest is another one. And I believe that the frequencies try to keep us from getting a good rest so that we cannot repair. I have been dealing with what I'm dealing with the past few days, and I've been doing really good. But I have realized that the lack of sleep has kept me off my game. I'm just a little off. So I have to tweak things throughout the day. So please, make sure you have plenty of rest, food to eat, something nutritious, fluids. Take care of yourself and fill your brain with knowledge because knowledge is power. Knowledge can give you strength. It can help your body move forward and do what you need to do. I think it's because we have a different idea of the strength. It's not all, muscly like the hefty trash bag, right? It didn't have to be so strong that you can't punch a hole through it. Strength is about taking care of your body, having a strong core, right? I mean, we all talk about, oh, we need to exercise, we got to be buff, and work on your core, make it strong, get you some strength up there, learn something, get everything you can, whatever you're interested in, learn as much as you can, because the most knowledge you have, the more support you have with your knowledge. That is kind of how that goes. Um, I think I don't know why. I've got strength and rest, and I'm like, what weird things to be talking about because I don't know other than my own experiences of, well, dealing with all the stuff I'm dealing with. I mean, that even past few days I've been having a lot of hiccups with companies' AI systems saying that things aren't correct and stifling from moving forward. And I've gotten really upset because I'm like, what? Everybody wants to blame somebody, but nobody's realizing that, oh, we're just going to stick with AI as hallucinating, and that's okay, even though, hey, bank wants to stop me from using my funds because their system decides to say, oh, there's fraudulent activity, even if there was no fraudulent activity. I know that y'all have dealt with stupid stuff like this. But then there's other things. Oh, well, you have to wait because of our system. It's an AI system, and the flippin' thing is hallucinating. And if you don't have all the information you need, it's going to be very difficult to get against that damn AI system because everybody's like, oh, but I don't know. It's just the way it is. And, oh, well, you just have talked to too many people. Or, no, I see what I see, and I'm trying to explain to you that you're not listening to me. So, or you're not hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth. So we're going to pause this conversation, and hopefully you can ingest the information that I have spoken to you, and we can talk in a few days. No need to be hollering. No need to get upset. I mean, yes, you're going to get upset because if it's your bank and they're messing with your funds, yeah, I'd be a little upset too. But it's about knowing the most that you know, knowing that you are in the right and standing up for that. And that is strength. Following through with what you know, allowing your knowledge to drive you forward, overcome those fears, because you are strong enough to do anything you choose to do. Anything you choose to do. You're strong enough. You've got all the knowledge. You can turn around and do whatever you choose. And you don't even have to have all the knowledge, but a lot of knowledge. Learn it inside and out. Know exactly what you're doing. And I can't even say that I know everything that I'm going. I learn a whole lot of stuff, but I only retain the things that my mind says, oh, I'm going to need in the future. And when it's over, I forget it. You know, I'm sure I could do a little studying and remind myself, because it's still back there in a file system somewhere, right? In my inner knowing. And I know I could just look it up in a minute. It might take me a few minutes, kind of like if I actually had files, I'd have to go through all the paperwork, right? Because that's how I imagined all the information in my brain. And maybe that's just the upbringing that I was in, or the era in which I lived. Somebody else might go, oh, I see it. It's so much easier to find access all this information I have learned because I've been brought up with the computer and I know how the computer works. So I can see that my brain is processing things and storing it just like the computer because, well, let's face the facts. The computer was created by the way our bodies work, right? How our minds work. That's how they're going, oh, they can compute all this stuff and store all this information, and this is how much new information it can put in. Well, did you know that the brain is unlimited? I mean, we can take in so much word. I actually wish that I could remember. I heard 2 new words yesterday, and I was so excited, and I neglected to write them down and look them up because I was so excited. But I kind of half-assed remember, and I will be trying to find those words and look them up today because it's wonderful to have new knowledge. It is wonderful to have. It's like trying new food, you know, or a new dessert. The more you learn, the stronger you feel. The stronger you feel because the more you know. And when somebody is conversing with you, you can stand in your own energy and be like, yes, this is exactly what this is. This is what I have learned this is. And I have not only learned this from this, but I have learned this from this place and this place. So it's not a thought that I'm having. It is literal information that is backing me up from all these other sources. And then you are standing strong. And you can move forward. Even if it feels scary, move forward because you are the most amazing thing ever. You truly are. There's not one other person on this earth that is greater or better than you. No one. I don't care who you point at. You know, you can sit there. I heard Jesus run in my mind. Honey, Jesus will be standing right beside you and going, oh, yes, this is my buddy. Yeah, they are doing what I have asked to be done, not what they thought I was talking about, or not what they were taught. Because, you know, even Jesus was here to help us, man. He just wanted us to learn. I don't believe he ever wanted to be worshipped. I don't think that was his point. He wanted us to learn and be as open and expansive and inquiring. All the ascended masters. Not just Jesus. It's all about overcoming the fear. That's what it's about. Believing that we are less than not is what keeps us stuck. And in my opinion, that is the only sin, is to live your life believing you are less than what your Creator made you to be. That is the only sin. So let's be strong. Strong in our knowledge. Strong with our bodies by having good nutrition, lots of fluids, and feed our souls knowledge and love. Remember how great we truly are, because we are flippin' amazing, honey. We are flipping amazing. All right. I'm going to hang up on that because I don't know what else to say. I don't. It's like, whoa. No more information. You just get to sit there and look weird. Okay. So let's do all the things that need to get done and throw in a whole lot extra just for fun. Make sure you get something nutritious to eat and plenty of fluids, my darling. Shine that love light so big and bright. Feel how amazing you are. Stand in that energy. Let it hug you. Let it anoint you. Your own love. Feel how great you are. Know it, be it, show it, and play in that amazing love that you be. Yes. And let that shine, beautiful smile shine. And I, my dear, shall see you in tomorrow.